Good morning, everybody. It is 7. Oh my gosh, it's 7:46. I gotta hurry and finish doing what I'm doing. This morning was not a good morning at all. I woke up in a panic. I woke up to an anxiety / panic attack, and the first thing I did was take off running. Do I remember dreaming anything? No, I don't remember dreaming anything, and if I did, I can't remember what the dream was. Normally I remember my dreams when I first wake up, and if I just keep thinking about it, then I'll know what I dreamed. But if I don't think about it, then I can't remember. So that's how my morning has been. I'm tired. I have a headache because of it, and yeah, so that's what I woke up to, a panic / anxiety attack, and it was a bad one. My body was shaking and everything, so it wasn't a mild attack. I have not taken my cymbalta yet this morning, but I'm about to take that. I think what I'm gonna do is drink like 2 or 3 of these behind the cymbalta, and it's something else that I read. Not read, but I looked at on YouTube. I think it was saying that I think that cymbalta depletes. It can deplete your sodium, which can cause, that's what causes the headaches and potential seizures. And this is, the seizure thing is one of the rare occurrences, but it could happen. So I normally drink salt water anyway, but I do the Himalayan salt. I'm sorry, I do the Himalayan salt. I would have to think a minute. So, and I put like just a tiny bit in there. Normally I'll get like a teaspoon of it, and I'll put it in like a mason jar. I put it in there and I put water in there, and I let that sit for like 24 hours, and that water gets extremely salty. And so from there I take a small amount, a very small amount, and I'll put it in like some water. Like, say this is some tea I had last night. It's an 18.5 fluid ounce, whatever. So that's what I put it in, and the whole bottle is salt. Is, you can taste the salt in there. I'll add some lemon for flavor, in there, so that helps with drinking it. So I think that's what I'm going to do while I'm taking the cymbalta. I'm going to see if I develop any headaches or not. So yeah, I don't want to be a guinea pig on myself and not do it to see if I get headaches, and then turn around and do it to see if it relieves my headaches, because I heard enough. So I don't believe I'm gonna put myself through that. So yeah, that is how this morning is going. And yes, I can smile through it all, but that's a sarcastic smile. I know y'all can see that, but yeah, so that's how things are going for me this morning. I will be back to let you guys know how the cymbalta is making me feel. Like yesterday I had like this shakiness in my voice, so I don't know if that was from that medication, if it caused that or not. It only lasts for like 15 minutes and then it went away. And I also noticed when I got up yesterday and I stood up, my bottom of my legs were like really shaky, and I was like shaking, but it stopped once I started walking. And so and I don't think just taking one pill would do something like that, but I did notice that maybe I was on the edge last night anyway, and that's why maybe I woke up in a panic this morning. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. So that's what I experienced yesterday. On while taking it, that's new stuff that really hasn't happened. So I associated with the medication, but I'm gonna take the pill today. I was like thinking, should I keep taking this? You know, I really said I wasn't going to take this medication, but then a panic attack happened this morning, and I can't live like this. This is not any way to live. I have on YouTube right now, I put how to juice anxiety and depression away. So I'm gonna look at some of these recipes to see if that can help. Because to be honest, I do not want to be on any antidepressants or any anti-anxiety meds, even though it's obvious that I need them, but I don't want them. So I'm going to try to see what I can find on here and try to do some home remedy stuff. But in the meantime, I will go ahead and take the cymbalta, because I see a bunch of horror stories on cymbalta, but I also see some good stories on cymbalta. It's just like when I did my gabapentin video. I'm quite sure people, they saw good videos about gabapentin, and then they saw the horror videos of gabapentin, and see, that's what pretty much what you do when you're being put on some type of new medication. You go to see how it affected other people, and you weigh your options, like, okay, I see this much, and then I see this much, so should I take this? Should I not take this? Now, when I took the gabapentin, I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh, when I took the gabapentin, I went in blindly. That was me going in blindly, taking medication, because I had reached my limit when it came to pain. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't deal with it anymore. I wanted relief, and I wanted it fast. And so I took the gabapentin. I had never heard of the gabapentin. My doctor said that it was good for pain. I trusted her. I took it. And so ever since that happened, I'm like, that's just great. You know, I'm paranoid when it comes to medication, like really, really, really paranoid, because of all the stuff that happened to me while I was on the gabapentin. But I guess the gabapentin wasn't a right fit for me, or she could have started me on it too high of a dose. Like, she started me at what was it, 900? 900 mg. That's a lot, but she said that's like the lowest dose, which I learned later that that's not the case. That's not the lowest dose. So I mean, even if the pill comes in 100 mg, you can start a person off at 100 and build them up, you know. But she didn't do that, so my body was like, what the heck, you know, just went crazy and insane. So yeah, the psych, that was a psych nurse, wasn't it, that I saw? Yeah. The psych nurse put me on cymbalta, but she started me at 30. Now I looked and I saw where I saw something that said 20, but she said that they come in 30s. So she started me off on 30. I'm supposed to take 30 mg for the first week, and then next week is when I'm supposed to take 2 of them and end up taking 60 mg. So I'm going to see how the 30 mg works for me first before I just up myself to 60. I'm not going to do that. I probably will let my body be on the 30 mg for a couple of weeks and then go to the 6. And I know I'm not a doctor or anything, but I don't know if a week is enough before jumping up another 30 mg. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. You guys let me know if anybody has taken this drug cymbalta before and has success with it. How did you have success with the medication? That's what I want to know, because I've seen the horror stories. I've seen the horror stories already. So I don't need to be freaked out or, you know, over the situation, because I'm in the situation. So I just need like to know if you think that's a good idea for me to do it for 2 weeks and then up it, or just to listen to what the nurse practitioner said. That's what she was. She wasn't just a nurse. She was a nurse practitioner. I'm sorry, y'all. So I'm finna go, because this video was not supposed to be no doggone 10 minutes. So I'm going to upload this, and then I'll upload another video later to let y'all know how I'm doing on day 2 of cymbalta. Talk to you later. Bye. Whew. Okay, I'm back home. I pulled my hair back because it was getting on my nerves. I took the cymbalta like maybe 30 minutes after that last video that I did. So it was like, what time? It was 7 something. It was 7 something that I took it. But anyway, when I took it, I got like really sleepy, but that only lasts for like literally, it lasts for like 10 minutes or 5 minutes, not that much. And I think that may have been from the panic attack that I woke up to, because I may just be tired from that. But my stomach feels a little funny. It doesn't hurt or anything, and it's not in a category of being nauseated. I don't know what it is. It just feels a little funny, but I don't, it could be the medicine, but I'm just letting y'all know what I'm feeling after taking it. So the second day so far of being on the cymbalta is doable. It's fine, you know. I'm used to an upset stomach. I'm used to pain or whatever, so it's not like, oh my god, you know, it's okay. I did have a pain underneath my left breast, underneath my left breast and my chest. I had a pain earlier. It was a real sharp, piercing pain, but that's with the, comes with the, my fibromyalgia, so that has nothing to do with the cymbalta. So day 2, I'm gonna put slight upset stomach, and I'm gonna note the time. It is 9:18 a.m. and I also put slight headache, but like I said, I have these, so it's gonna be kind of hard to pinpoint if it's the medication. Now the stomach, it probably is the medication, because when you are taking some new medication, especially strong medication, it can mess with your stomach. So, and I didn't eat anything when I took it. I asked them if I can take it on an empty stomach or with food, and they were saying, yeah, you can take it on an empty stomach, that's fine. Food kind of slows down the process or whatever, but so I just took it on an empty stomach with a big glass of water. So the slight headache, I'm really not sure it's coming from that, because I have slight headaches. My vision is not the best. I need new glasses, so I get slight headaches. So I don't think that that's necessarily coming from the cymbalta, but I wrote it down anyway. I have made my antidepressant diary, and so far Zoloft is on there. I put did not work, made me think of dying a lot, and it did a lot. And so now I'm on the cymbalta, and I'm writing like the first week 30 mg, because next week they want me to do 60. So week 1, day 1, really didn't feel nothing today. I did have a shakiness in my speech that lasted like 20 minutes though, I noticed, and that hadn't happened before. I don't know, maybe I was anxious a little bit, the reason why I was a little shaky, I don't know. So I didn't write that down. And slight upset stomach and a slight headache for today so far. So when I take notes on stuff like this, I take extensive notes. I'm tired. I'm finna lay down. My child, let's say 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 is gonna be gone for like 5 hours. So I have plenty of time to rest. And that's what I'm finna do. I'm finna eat these pickles. And I'm gonna tell you why, because I'm so paranoid about this medication taking away my sodium, that I'm making sure I add a little extra, not too much, but a little extra sodium. And you guys, I got me Starbucks. Yeah. I am so happy. $2 for this. $2, you guys. Today's the last day for that. It's a new Starbucks that opened up at the grocery store down the street from me. I'm so happy that I have that Starbucks. And I earned $15 on an app called S'more. And I chose to use that on a Starbucks card. So not only do I have this, I have a lovely $10, or yeah, 10, because I used $10 on there. The card, or rather the cashier didn't know how to do it. It's a new store, new employees, so you know, and it was people standing behind me, so I chose to use cash to go ahead and pay for that. But yeah, I had $10 on that card. Can't wait to use it. I plan on using it when I get pick my daughter up, since today is the last day. I'm gonna get me another one of these bad boys for tomorrow, so I can have it for tomorrow. What's happening? Okay, sorry, I had to make sure that was my child. So I can have it for tomorrow. Yeah, so, and I'm gonna get my daughter one. I got my son and my father one, so I couldn't get her one because she had just got to work, and I'm like, well, you can't have this, you finna work. I'll get you one when you get off work. So I'm gonna get her one when she gets off work. I'm so proud of my baby, you know, a proud little mama. It's her first job, y'all. I'm so proud of her. But anyway, I'm finna go eat my pickles, try to calm my mind about this medication that I am taking, and just see what's gonna happen, because so far so good. Because when I was doing the gabapentin, I had to re-look at those videos. I believe I started feeling stuff, you know, like really sleepy when I first took it, when I first started taking it. This has not done that to me. It might when I go up to 60. I don't know. But I do have like, my head is hurting like right here. But I have these sharp pains that will shoot through my whole head sometimes. It's pretty painful, and as fast as they come, they go. And I've been having headaches like that for, man, I don't know how long. And I don't want to say that it's a cluster migraine, because it comes and goes as fast as that pain hits, and I'm like, then it's gone, it leaves, you know. And so that's crazy. But I'm gonna go. I did not mean to talk this much. I talk too much, but yeah. So I suggest doing my antidepressant diary. Keep accurate notes on medication. So when you're going in and you're talking to your doctor, because sometimes you forget, what to say, and it's good to write stuff down, even when you're going for your fibromyalgia appointment or whatever appointment that you're going to see the doctor for. Write stuff down. That way when you get there, you're like, oh, you know what, this happened to me and blah blah blah, and I'm concerned about this. I would like to talk about this. And so it's a good thing to do. That's what I'm going to start doing. So that's what the plan is with my new doctor. When I get my new doctor, that's what I'm going to do, is write down extensive notes. I already have a pain diary that I write my aches and pains in every day, and it's annoying, but necessary. So especially if you're trying to get Social Security disability, which I'm in a battle for right now. Hopefully that battle will end soon, because to be honest, I don't see how I can work with the fibromyalgia the way it is now, and with my new diagnosis, which is post-traumatic stress syndrome, an anxiety disorder, and a depression disorder. So I got 3 things going against me, or four things going against me. They try to wrap it all up with fibromyalgia, but I let the psych nurse know that I've been dealing with depression way long. As long as I can remember, I've been dealing with it. I just knew how to hide it. So I've been dealing with it for for seriously as long as I can remember. So yeah. But the post-traumatic stress syndrome comes from something else. So, anyway, yeah, so that is what I am dealing with. Hopefully I do not wake up in a panic like I did earlier when I take my nap, because my poor body, I'm really, really tired right now, but I don't think that it is, I don't think that it's the medication. It's the fatigue, and cymbalta is supposed to help with all of that, but like any other medicine, you gotta let it get in your system real good. So I have 2 to 3 weeks before I'll see anything. Hopefully I did not make a mistake by taking this medication, because I certainly made a mistake when I took the gabapentin. So hopefully what I'm taking, I didn't make the wrong decision and make a mistake that could potentially cost dearly. So hopefully I didn't. But I will talk to you guys later. I'm super tired. So bye.